Hello everyone, Ped Gives Up here and thank you for tuning in. Now as you can see, we're driving some Super Tourists today in RFactor 2. I was reminded of this mod thanks to my YouTube recommendations. I believe Aiden Millward made a video of it last year where he showcased this mod. So I went and downloaded it and had some fun just lapping the cars around, and I thought I'd show it to you all and have a little race with the AI at Alton Park. Today we're driving the Vauxhall Vectra because I drive a Corsa in real life and I've got to represent. But also out of all the cars, this seems to be the most balanced. It doesn't have a lot of straight line speed, but in the corners it just feels nice, and like I said, it feels balanced, and I want to have a race with the AI. Unfortunately, it does keep putting me on pole position, despite me telling the game I don't want to be on pole, so I'm going to just bottle the first corner and have some fun with the AI afterwards. But yeah, this is the Super Tourist in RFactor 2, widely regarded as the golden era of BTCC. This is a bit before my time. I got more into British touring cars, sort of 2001, 2002, that sort of time. But I do love these cars, man. I love watching the old clips on YouTube. I think I've spoken enough. I'll talk a bit more about the mods and the various cars in it as we're racing. I think I've already mentioned we're at Alton Park today. And yeah, let's get to the race. Alright, a little bit of a jump start there, but yeah. The stewards won't notice that. Okay, we get mugged off by Nigel Mansell there in his Mondeo. That was unintentional. I think I'm just going to stay where I am because, as I mentioned, the straight line speed of this car isn't great. Mansell is already away. We got this privateer Laguna ahead of us. Driving the island layout of Alton Park. In real life, they didn't actually race this version. They did the far shorter layout as we get mugged off by this Audi. Give a little punt for good measure. But I just think this is the layout they use nowadays. And also it's a good fit for these cars. Okay, got an alright run there in the Audi, but... Oh, hello! Bloody hell. Didn't see that coming. Alright, well, looks like we've got a race. Jeez, so. Jason Plato just lunging on the inside there. That's what it's all about. I'm going to defend the inside. And that is one rather exciting first lap of Alton Park in the books. Oh, a bit too hot there. Yeah, the tyres just screaming. Now, one thing I didn't mention is, oh, as we run wide, this mod is actually a conversion from an existing Race 07 mod. Race 07 is good and fine, but it is a bit dated now. It doesn't work great with modern hardware. And the AI isn't that great. With RFactor 2, obviously it's a more open platform, works good with modern hardware, and the AI, as you can tell, is very racy. And also the physics and the driving experience is just 10 times better, as is the force feedback. Well, RFactor 2, renowned of course for its physics and force feedback. Try my best to hold off this Laguna. The Laguna is rapid in a straight line. The thing about this Vectra is it feels heavy. Just use it all the track. That's like an outcrop of the curve there that you're aiming for in turn 1 at Alton Park. I do love driving front-wheel drive touring cars. And if you're going to drive some front-wheel drive touring cars, might as well be Super Tourists. That was a very quick yellow flag there. Making the AI work for it. Unfortunately, this isn't the most comprehensive mod out there. There are a few cars missing, namely the Nissan Primera, which is my favourite, but also the Honda Accord and the Peugeot. And I kid you not, back in the day, playing TOCA Race Driver, those were my most used cars. But they were my favourite cars growing up. So I'm actually quite glad they're missing from this mod, but what can you do? You can carry a lot of speed into Stone One Park. You may have heard the clunk of my sequential shifter. Gotta say, I do love using it. In real life, these didn't have like sequential shifters you might be familiar with. AI just lunges down the inside. We're gonna try and get him on the switchback. Yeah, the Lagoon's just got more traction. Co-developed by the Williams F1 team, that car, so that's a bit unsurprising. Also the Alfa Romeo, I forgot about that. I always forget about the Alfa Romeo. But yeah, as I was saying, they didn't have like a sequential shifter you might know that you might think of nowadays. They had a rally style sort of. Well, it's kind of weird. It was attached to the steering wheel. It wasn't like attached to straight to the gear drop box, as they are nowadays. Hey, I was just running away from this this Spectra. There's another Audi behind me. Not making it easy for him. What can you do with that straight line speed though? Ivan Muller, something of a legend in touring car racing. Go on, mate, get a move on. Well, he heard me. Of course, a few weeks ago I did also make another British touring car video, driving around Rockingham. Those cars are a lot more modern. I'm not going to make this Laguna mug me off. Pushed him against the wall, Schumacher style. Oh, around the outside though. That wasn't that bad of a move. I do love it in RFactor. You really feel the tires bite into the tarmac. I've always said if I can get RFactor 2's physics and tires in iRacing, I'll be a very happy man. You need to be very careful on that exit curb because the curbs are not 2D objects and the rear tires can hook into them and ping the car around. That was a bad entry. Oh no, well, we're not getting that place back. Rather interesting line through the corner there. Another ride behind us. We haven't seen a Mondeo yet, really. Bit of a shame. Really are shutting the door on this Audi. I just find it surprising that Audi came to the BTCC. It just shows the draw that this series had for manufacturers. You know, Ford, Renault. Obviously, Vauxhall being the homegrown manufacturer. But yeah, Renault in development with the Williams F1 team. Volvo, Audi, Honda, Nissan. Really does show just the international appeal that BTCC had, which sadly has been missing for a few years. Trying to use the curb there to slingshot me round. Didn't really work. Gone to third there to try and maximise my run on corner exit. Round wide, keep your foot in. I'm gonna go to the inside. Be very careful because the rear of the car can hook into that barrier. I've done it quite a few times. Close as you dare to that tyre bollard. I'm not gonna have you overtake me. Tyres must be absolutely shredded. British touring cars nowadays, unfortunately, I don't really watch it, but I definitely need to. Because it is just such a hyper-competitive series. Just keep on the inside. There's a Ford creeping up on us as well. Oh, I missed my braking zone. Actually, that was about perfect. Oh, here he comes. I've got the outside. Oh. Very minor stutter there. Unfortunately, that still plagues RFactor 2. You get the odd stutter and screen freeze. But you know, saying that, RFactor 2, man, I need to play it more. It's going through a bit of a renaissance now, it feels. Lots of really awesome official content, Formula E, the Le Mans partnership there as well, with the virtual Le Mans 24 Hours that happened a couple months ago. I think it just needs more better online framework. I know they're working on that new UI, which I did download, but, well, I did try, but it kept crashing, so went back to the original. Ooh, come on, get out the corner. Fortunately, with RFactor 2, more so than Autumn and Blister, I think a lot of the experience with it is hidden away in mods such as this one. And yeah, you've got the Steam Workshop, which is where I got the track from. But not everything is on the Steam Workshop. This Super Tourist mod is not on the Steam Workshop, for example. So you have to seek out a lot of this content. I think I've done a pretty good job of keeping the Audi behind me, you know. He's battling with two Mondeos. That'll be Will Hoy and Nigel Mansell. Nigel Mansell only did a one-off race at Donington. Or did he? Now that I've said that, I'm sure he did more than one race. Donington is the one that everyone remembers because he crashed, and it was pissed it down with rain. Oh, ran a little wide. Go on, through the... Get through there. Oh, now we've done it. Pushed that Audi out wide, but he's just got so much more grunt than we do. Stick down the inside, he's up on two wheels. There we go, muscled our way through. That's how it's done. That's touring car racing, basically. That poor Audi has now lost 2 positions. Very nice. Now we've got to keep these Mondeos behind us. Mondeos are rapid. I actually quite like that the 98 Mondeo in the blue and white. Definitely one of my favourites. Oh, turning a little bit too early there. This is we've got a bit of a train here, a bit of a truly train. But in touring cars. You see as well, the track is starting to rubber in. One of the great things about RFactor 2. Track gets faster as the race goes on. He's right there. Oh god. He's right there. That's Nigel Mansell. Oh my god, 3 wide. This isn't gonna work. Oh, the Audi. We're the victor though, almost. Keep them on there behind us. If this was real life, he'd be seething right now. And I would also probably get a penalty for what happened to the Audi. Go hard, depending on the inside. It's a drag race. No! Oh, right there at the line. That just goes to show how rapid the other cars are and how slow the Vectra is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, because I certainly did. I really enjoyed driving this mod. But yeah, and if that's, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description to everything. If you like this video, guys, then by all means leave me a like and a comment. Feel free to subscribe if sim racing is your thing. It will really help me out. And I will see you in the next one.